peace. My friends, it is Easter season, and happy Easter to you, to your family, and to every day of your life, and to one and all, happy Easter once again. I would like to speak to you about Easter season, because this is a season not only about the celebration of the risen Lord Jesus Christ, about His coming into life, rising into life, but in a personal note, this is also a season that we should strive to deepen our journey of spiritual life. I would like us to remember 5, I used to say, glorious Easter points. 5 Easter glorious points. The first is fire. When we celebrated the Easter Vigil, we renew the fire, and with that fire is lighted the Paschal candle. The candle remembering us, the Paschal light, Jesus Christ, who is the light of the world, who is the light of our life. But let us remember the very word Paschal. We have the light of Easter because of the Paschal mystery of Jesus Christ. And that is why in the blessing of the fire, it was remembered there in the prayer saying that Christ has crossed from death to life. And with this crossing, He gave us Himself, light of the world, light of our life. We bring this light to the world each day by the way we live. And I would like us to be reminded in that, so that we can be inspired, always having this light of the glorious resurrected Christ in us. Second, let us remember water. Water is a remembrance of the Red Sea. The holy people, the chosen people of Israel, crossed the Red Sea, the waters of the Red Sea, which is a crossing from slavery to freedom. The waters that we blessed during Easter Vigil, it reminds us of baptism, the waters of baptism, wherein we also crossed, as the new people of God, crossed from slavery of sin into the freedom of God's children. And that is why with the waters baptism, during baptism and by virtue of baptism that we have received, we are now a new people of the new covenant. We are reborn to become children of God. We are washed clean. We are made clean. And with that water, we become partakers of Christ's death and resurrection. The third point that I would like us to remember is the singing of the alleluia. We stopped singing the alleluia during Lenten season. And then when we celebrate now Easter, when we are now in Easter, we have the alleluia. We have to remember that Easter day is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And that's why we sing. And that's why St. Paul used to exhort the Christians saying, rejoice in the Lord always. I say it again, rejoice. He had a letter to the Philippians. So in our daily life, we have to remember that the Easter day defines all our days. With the risen Lord, all our days are new. It is sanctified, so that every day of our life, we also sanctify it. We live our day in a godly way, in a way that we please God with our words, our thoughts, our deeds. And then the fourth point I would like us to remember about Easter is love. Love is actually the reason of all of this. Remember that during the Holy Friday, we celebrated the Passion of the Lord. And what was the reason of that? The reason of that is the greatest love of all in Jesus Christ, sacrificing His only Son. And on the part of Jesus Christ, His great love for humanity, He selflessly, unconditionally gave himself up for our salvation. And that is why with that sacrificing, selfless, unconditional love, on Easter Day, we celebrate this love, which is triumphant love, and which give reason to all of this. With this love, we have a new creation. We are a new creation. We are a new people of God. And let us live this newness of life, loving others with the commandment that Jesus has given us. Love one another as I have loved you. It will always be triumphant in you and me. And you will always be victorious and be happy with what you do with the reason of love. And lastly, but the most important reason of all and element of all in Easter is Jesus Christ himself, the risen Lord. Jesus is alive. Where? In you and me. He is alive in a way that the world may know, even in the midst of challenges and contradictions in the world. The world should know that Jesus is alive through you and me, in the things that we do, in the way we behave, in the things and in how we deal with people, how we do things. Jesus is alive so that he can once again let the world have hope. Hope for better days. Because with his victory over sin, over death, over the evil one, we are always also victorious to live each day only for God. May we have these 5 elements somehow to inspire us to live our day, Easter season, throughout Easter season, and overflow, and let it overflow to the ordinary season of our daily routine with the reason that we are the light of the world. With our faith and love of God, we have the water baptism. We are renewed as a new people of God through the waters of baptism. And then we are to sing praises to God because we are made new and our days are new. And then we have the love of God in each one of us. And Jesus Christ will always be with us, will always accompany us in all our days, living each day in imitation of his life. Happy Easter once again. Thank you.